It's going. Here we go. Hey guys, another Divine Collective reading today. I got Poison Oak. Thought I would share that with you. A little itchy right here. We got Luna, the dog, and I think she is under a card. Well, that would be a big card. She's on top of a card. And yeah, let's do some. Let's drop in real quick. Get tuned in. As you can hear, the crow energy is back. This is fun stuff, good stuff. So let's start with saying this. If you're finding the video, it's at the perfect time for you right now. No worries about things that don't resonate. Just pick up and hold the things that do. And if nothing resonates, move on. No worries. Thanks for being here. If you're liking what you're seeing, we're going to keep publishing stuff like this. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much. Hope you're all having a great day. These are a really cool deck we found in California called Mexican Bingo cards. And they're just random. I don't know how to play the game. I just love the deck. And so let's start here. The symbols are what I'll be reading, not necessarily. Well, I don't really know Spanish too well, but I know that that means watermelon. La Sandia. So, watermelon. That's come up a ton for me in the last couple months, but this is a collective reading, so let's tune in. Watermelon, beautiful, delectant fruit, represents the heart energy a lot, with that light green, pink sometimes, right, deep red. So, something to do with watermelon for you lately. Maybe something to do with your heart. Let's find something about this by taking a deep breath. I gotta get centered here real quick. All right. The only other card I want from this one is the ladder. So, the messages I'm getting from that and the one Luna's on, let's see. She's on La Garza, looks like a heron. I love the heron. Ladder, heart, heron, dog, moon, watermelon. Maybe either you're putting something up on a pedestal, a heart up on a pedestal. Could be the latter interpretation. The crows might like that. Or it's feeling like a long climb to your heart to find what's going on in your heart. That could be something as well. And so making sure you know, like, your heart's not a ladder climb away. Your heart's right here. You can stand on your own like the heron does, one-footed, leg up, this beautiful stoic creature in the water. And it flies, and it's self-reliant, and it's self-reflective, and it does beautifully on its own. It stands alone, so possibly something there, right? Your heart's not far away. Even when you're standing alone, your heart's not far away at all. It's right there. Watermelon at your fingertips. Let's go. All right. That's an interpretive dance, okay? Now let's move on to cards I love and know a little bit better. The Wild Pocket Animal Spirit deck. And let's do one of my favorite ones from this, which is the first card is the current problem you're dealing with. And then the second card will be how to rectify that problem. So this is, again, for the Divine Collective tuning in on this frequency right now. Thank you for being here. Love you. Hope you are doing great. And if you're not, I hope this message can help. Sending you all the love in the world that you need, and in a way that doesn't drain me and fulfills you. So let's start with what you're dealing with. I'm gonna wait till the next crow call. Okay, here's the problem we're dealing with. Tarantula. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 3 crow calls on the next one. That was 2. That was 4. That was 5. That was 5. We'll just hang out in the meantime. They'll be loud. It'll be caw, caw, caw. Or that. Now we've got 3 cards. That could be the 3 crow calls. Interesting. If Tarantula is the problem, these 3 cards may be the solution. So let's talk about this. I see a few readers do this. I love it. Let's try it out. I'm going to give 3 different interpretations to how to resolve this, starting with this one. So skip ahead if it's not this card for you. We got the shark, we got the cheetah, and we got the frog. And we got a loud crow right there. So let's start with talking about what the tarantula is, right, as the current problem at hand. We got spider is like the weaver of life, right? And like its web, it spins, it goes with it, but tarantula is a little bit different in this deck specifically. So I'm gonna pull this out. Tarantula is at a crossing roads, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. Dharma, for those who don't know, is like your karmic duty. So think of duty, karma, dharma, maybe. But that's what dharma is. It's like what your mission is here. And a lot of people might know that deeply. Some may not. And you can look things up. Like personally, I love Vedic astrology to find out life's purpose. Things like the Enneagram are very helpful for discovering yourself. Numerology, but Chaldean numerology, Chaldean. These are 3 tools I love to help in terms of self-discovery. So if you don't know your dharma, or you don't know what your soul's purpose or path is, or you don't have that inner calling that tells you this is what I need to be doing, a lot of times people know, or at least they know what's not right. So if you know you're in a situation where things are not right, Luna's doing a little dance. Oh, that's very cute. If you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, check out some of those things. So the tarantula represents being at a crossroads, okay? In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So when this is in balance, you'll be following your intuition. Since this card represents the problem at hand, it's safe to say this is an out of balance card, which means you hesitate or you over intellectualize, ruminating on things. What do I do? And how to solve that? If you were to pull this card alone, the way to solve that would be daily journaling. So that's the base here, but we're gonna have 3 different solutions to being at a crossroads in life. The shark is honesty. The cheetah is like solar force, male energy, I believe. And the frog is cleansing. Wow. Love the birds today. So let's talk about each one of these with being stuck at a crossroads, handling that through honesty. Okay, let's do a shark reading here for honesty. All right. There goes a box car. Crows, boxcar, Toyota, while we're talking about the shark here. Shark, directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we hesitate to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So if this is out of balance in your life right now, you might be a little bit sneaky or behind the back or self-destructive. And the way to bring this into balance is having tough conversations, being honest. Do the thing you don't want to do because it's uncomfortable, step into it. Choose honesty and authenticity. I'll pull one more card to elaborate on that for the shark thing here, and that's going to be Pueo, which is the Hawaiian owl. Okay, your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. And if you do, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. So tune in, tap in, maybe try to meditate on your ancestral guides, things like that, and abundance is right behind it. So a good way for the collective right now dealing with being at a crossroads and struggling with honesty would be to tap into some ancestral wisdom and spirit guides, and through all of that you'll get through the crossroads and fall into abundance. So that's pretty cool there. Let's go with the second option here, which is Cheetah. Cheetah energy is the solar force. It's super fast, like sunlight rays. And again, reiterating here, being at a crossroads, if the cheetah resonates with you out of these three, let's talk through this right now. Cheetah runs the plains, right? It flies, it zips, it's quick, it's fast, its tails, its rudder, and steers it back into its course. Everything is within it, as we all are, but it's the solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum, so if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Okay, that's pretty cool. So when in balance, the cheetah pretty much can achieve anything. There's boundless energy. When it's out of balance, it's impatient and overly competitive. So to bring into balance, reconnect to your purpose. This is a beautiful thing. Do that through journaling. Ask yourself questions like, if there was a money printer in my closet, in my bedroom, that the old Federal Reserve gave me the go-ahead on, well, if you had access to unlimited money, what would you wake up and do every single day? Journal that out. Things like this are going to help you find your purpose. If everyone you knew and loved in your life was dead, what would you do? Assume all grieving was finished, or assume you never met anyone you knew or loved, what would you do? Kind of hard to imagine that second one. So let's say all your friends and family went out on a cruise ship. You missed the boat by accident. It was everyone you ever knew and loved, and you forgot to tie your shoes, and because of that you got hit by a truck, and because of that you're in the hospital, which is totally cool. But then everybody died out at sea. Wow, intense. You heal up in the hospital, you grieve, and none of them ever come back. And let's just say fast forward to the point in life where I'm seeing a silver Jeep here. That might be significant for someone. Now, let's say you get through all that, your grieving's done, your healing's done, you're back up, and you were in everybody's will. They left you all their money, everyone, your friends and family. They're all dead now. There were no instructions, and no one came back. What are you doing for the rest of your life? Think about it. Journal that out. Get weird, get creative. Meditate on your own death. Meditate on, hey, if I died tomorrow, am I anywhere near the place I want to be or know I could be? Talk to yourself in journaling, in meditation, and that's cheetah energy. And let's pull one more card for help there. I'm being called to use this deck as one more answer for the cheetah. Maybe you're a cheater. Hey, clean it up. Encouragement. That's a beautiful card. 2 giraffes here. Let's read directly from it. 3 geese flying overhead. That was weird. Opened up to flying. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. Encouragement. What number was that? Beans on rice. That was 54. Okay, 54. Encouragement. That's the last card in the deck. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You'll get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. Don't question yourself. Trust yourself. And if you don't know yourself, learn yourself and journal and ask deep questions. Next, we have the frog. Okay, this is the third and final reading for what to do at a crossroads. So with the shark, we had being honest and journaling, tapping in. Hold, please. We got a plane. All right. Shouts out my soul. Getting me to do a great Aussie accent lately. You guys are doing absolutely massive healing work. Shouts out my soul for the great lessons. All right. So we're going to frog now. This is going to be the third path, okay? This is cleansing. Frog means get your ass into water, take a bath, take a shower, jump in the river, get in the lake. You need to rinse off. So if frog resonated with you, if you're at a crossroads, you need to get wet. Clean, cleanse. This might be a parasite cleanse for the first time, a fast for the first time, a water fast, a dry fast, a cleansing. Water, maybe, if it's frog, right? Frog is the cleanser. Frogs are super cool. They found out that you could put frogs in milk. Back in the day, they used to just put frogs in milk, and they wouldn't have to put them in the refrigerator. There were no refrigerators. Whatever the ribbit of the frog did, the frequency, it's actually their skin, I believe. The skin of the frog has the ability to endure some crazy stuff, and for whatever reason, frogs in milk kept the milk fresh for a wildly long time. Fact check me, but I'm pretty sure that's spot on. All right, so if you're at a crossroads, you don't know what to do, it's time for a cleanse, and the frog says get wet. But I'll read exactly what a frog says for you. Okay, frog comes up a lot during big transitions on my end. I love this card. I've learned to love the frog. I used to get very scared of frogs, jump if I would see one, but not so much anymore. So if the frog resonated for you, I'm gonna do my best to find it. Here you go. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of its life entirely within the healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frog tends to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. If this is you, you may be depleted or running on empty right now. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. Hit the sauna, maybe. All right, and a little extra nudge on this one is going to be this card right here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. All right, let's talk Falcon for 1 second here. Beans on rice. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Providence is on your side, and the opportunity that has been presented to you is congruent with your soul's purpose. Even if you don't feel fully prepared or have doubts in your ability to manage the complexities that are inherent in tackling this venture, dive in anyway. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the support that will come to you in unexpected ways. All it takes is the willingness on your part to continue on a steady course wholeheartedly, while at the same time being open to changes in the direction that the winds are blowing. It's important to stay focused on the goal that's ahead of you while also remaining mindful of the purpose of your mission. Commit to your mission 100% and fulfill that commitment to the best of your ability. This isn't a time for analysis, introspection, or retreat, but a time for action. As you respond to the opportunity that's before you, be willing to adjust your course of action as the need dictates, while at the same time moving steadily toward your goal. You could deal with whatever concerns come up without being distracted by them and without straying from the path you're on. Focus, speed, agility, gracefulness, observation, vitality, enthusiasm, precision, adventurousness, passion, opportunity, perceptiveness, fluidity. Stay the course and keep up with your self-care and jump in the water. So, when at a crossroads, for any of these 3 cards, those are the lessons that I'm tuning into and shouting out for you. So, beans on rice, everything nice. See you soon. Love you very much.